is the site for today's matchup. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. First down, offense readying for the snap. Takes a look down from under center. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Brown's brought down, but has the first.
When you're a quarterback throwing against zone defenses, look for the open space. That's what he did that time. He found it, and the receiver ran in there and made the catch.
First and 10. Trying to fight through right up the middle of the field. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9. Offense lines up here. Offensive coordinator, and you come right out and it works.
Yeah, it gives you a lot of confidence, does it? Makes the offensive players, they feel good about what's going on, and it gives confidence to that play caller. That's just as important.
The Giants defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The Steelers from the 37. Picked up a couple that time. It'll be third down. The Giants lined up in the nickel. 3-step drop. Gets it to his tight end, Heath Miller.
What a way to start the game on offense. Picking up another first down for them. They are in rhythm, and now no matter what they call, they're going to feel like they're going to make it happen.
Brown taken down. How you perform inside the red zone is often the difference in a game, and we'll get an early taste of that.
No doubt about it, Jim. You got to be creative when you get in the red zone. We'll see what the offense calls.
Brown's there to make the tackle.
Hard to throw the football down the field once you get in the red zone. That time the quarterback, well, he knows that. And he looks down there, nobody open deep. Whoa.
Short run, and it's a touchdown.
Ah, you just love it as a quarterback. You get down in there, and it's first and goal, and you score. Now you don't have to sweat the fact that, man, what are we going to do if it gets to third down? You don't have to worry about it. Good run, nice touchdown.
The Giants prepared to return the kickoff. Shakes off the tackle. A foot race to the end zone. The 10, all the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
You talking about lifting a team up. When you get a kick return for a touchdown, it excites everybody. Makes the crowd go crazy. But it gives your team such momentum. And your chances of winning, they go through the roof when you get a kickoff return for a touchdown.
Giants ready to kick it away. Ball is out, picking up the bump, and now he's on the move. He's brought down. Great starting position here for the offense. Jernigan's in the slot. First down at the 19. Catch made. Giants in the end zone.
Well, when the offense goes out there and scores a touchdown to put you ahead, it's got to give a big lift to the defense. They got to get excited and go out there and hold that lead.
Let's get the injury report from Danielle Bellini.
Guys, I just spoke with a Giants official. Nobody expects this injury to keep him out very long, but they do want to look him over one more time before he heads back into the game.
They face first down. Offense lines up here. Brown's going to get set in the slot for this snap. And they are in on Bell. And it's now second down and 5 after running it on first down. Let's step in. They saw a little bit of movement on that offensive front, and that'll be a false start. That'll cost them 5. It's now second down. The Giants with a nickel look here on defense. Looking to the right side and throwing. Beeson's there to take him down.
Good job by the receiver that time. Getting that extra couple yards, gets a first down. They are marching. Let's see how the defense reacts.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Bryant's lined up now as a slot receiver. Looking to go up top again on first down. Gets it out for the completion. Taken down a yard short of the first.
That was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
Second down now. Bell's lined up in a single back formation. Brown's going to pull in the bullet pass. The tackle is made.
Things haven't changed from when I played till now. With its zone coverage, quarterbacks, offensive coordinator, and receivers, they expect a completed pass, and that's what they got in this last play.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. Roethlisberger's dropping back to throw once again. As good as it gets. Touchdown.
Good job by the offense. They get in there. They tie this game up. Now we'll see if the defense can take advantage of that momentum and keep it on their side.
Will tie it up with this extra point. Count it. Steelers setting up here for the kickoff. Stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. First down here. First down at the 19. Throws to the right. Sticks to his hands. They get to him just in time. 1 yard shy of the first down. Pass complete, but did not get them the first, so it's second down now. They're loaded up in the full house formation. And Jennings handed the football. Harrison's the one who made the big stop. 3rd and 2 here after the run. The Giants in the full house. Set now at the line. And now he'll take off. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
On defense nowadays, I don't care who's back there as a quarterback. You must be aware and not let them out of the pocket. Any quarterback in the NFL now can scramble out there and pick up some yards. Good job that time by the QB, and he gets the first down.
Offense lines up here. Now 1st and 10. And Jennings got it on the handoff. And they bring it down at the 36-yard line.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to. And also, it opens up so many other things for your offense.
2nd and 4 following the run. And Cruz is a receiver in the slot. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Had it for just a second, but then it came out on contact.
Beckham's really hit hard that time. It perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
And Cruz is lined up in the slot. 3rd and 4. Beckham's got it, and a first. Good yardage picked up on that call.
Quarterback's best friend, throw a short pass and see it turn into big yards. What a job that time by the pass receiver. Catches the short pass and picks up big yards afterwards. Nice job.
Eli Manning will take it from the center here. 1st down at the 49. Handoff. And the tackle is made by James Harrison. 2nd down coming up. Beckham in the slot. And Jennings going to secure the handoff. And he's going to be tackled right around the 37. 1st down here after the run. And Jennings lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Brings it in.
Good job by the offense. Another 1st down. The defense absolutely is getting tired. And when you get tired, you make mistakes.
The offense is set at the line for the 1st down after that completion. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Manning's back at it now, dropping back once again.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
This drive now about to reach the 10th play of the series. Mounting a serious drive. 2nd and goal from the 6. That's a gain of only a yard.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's 3rd and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
What a drive this has been. Third and goal at the 5. And sailing out of bounds.
Good job that time by the defense. They stop them short on 3rd and goal. What will the offense do? I'm sure the defense is hoping they go for it.
And the kick is good for 3.
Well, Jim, that field goal puts them in the lead. It was a nice drive by the offense, and what it does, it just gives you confidence. You did some positive things on the field, and it should carry over for you for the rest of the game.
And he'll start his return. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Steelers getting ready now to start their drive. 1st down at the 26. Finds Brown. Unstoppable. The 30, the 20, the 10. Gonna take it home for the touchdown.
Good job that time by the offense, scoring that touchdown and putting them ahead. And when you get ahead in a football game in the National Football League, it makes you relax and you play better.
There's a flag out. Add the extra point. The kick is good. The penalty is declined. That last play will hold up. Sean Sweezum readying his team for the kickoff. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. Offense now coming out. And Cruz is going to get set in the slot for this snap. The Giants take it from the 23.
The Giants' offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Manning's back in shotgun formation. Man intercepted. They bring him to the turf.
Timmons, such an impressive athlete. We know he can tackle and stop the run game, but how about that in the pass game? Defending the pass and picking it off. Good job.
First down coming up. Bell takes his spot in the backfield. Midway, second quarter. Amukamara is able to knock that pass away for the incompletion.
Good job by the corner that time, knocking the football down on the throw down the field by the quarterback. That will go down as a pass defense by him. Good job.
The Steelers take it from the 43. Brown's got the catch and the first.
The quarterback that time realized it was zone coverage. He just waited for the defense to get out of position, and he threw it to the open hole.
First down here after the completion. Bryant's lined up now as a slot receiver. Roethlisberger's dropping back to pass once again.
That's what you call pressure. When everything around the quarterback, they're all at his feet. The offensive linemen are around him. He sees the arms of the defensive linemen all reaching for him. There's nothing he can do but fall to the ground.
Throws the pass. Bryant's got it on a pass. Had some heat on it. Third down here. Offense trying to pick up the first. Halftime is coming up. But first, we reach the 2-minute warning. This is third down. Bryant's a receiver in the slot. Bell's going to take the handoff now. Tackle by Antrell Roll.
Good job by the offense. Get another first down. You can tell by looking down on the field that defense, hands on their knees. They are getting tired.
Good piece of tackling. Second down. They're going to the hurry. Back to the line now. Gets it again. And they are in on Bell.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course, it'll be a touchdown.
That defensive front looks impenetrable here on the goal line. He breaks the play. He's in for the touchdown.
Well, that's really having deep belief in your offensive line. Isn't it? Third and goal, your offensive line just road grades the defense out there, and they get the touchdown running the football.
The Giants prepared to return the kickoff. To him, ending the return at the 20-yard line. First down here. Split backfield here. Makes the reception. He's taken down at the 30.
Zone defense doesn't work in the NFL like it used to. Good job by the quarterback reading that zone and finding the open guy.
So they complete that one, yet it's still second down. Jernigan's lined up in the slot. They go screen with Jennings. Breaks free.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down, now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. The defense gets a sack. The Giants have to take their final timeout. That's it. That's second down coming up. Under fire all day.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitzer's coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback, but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
The Giants from the 37. And they get to him again.
When you blitz on third down, you hope to get to the quarterback. Here's why. Because there are less defensive backs back there. The chances of giving up the big play are pretty high, but the rush, they're quick enough. They get there, and they sack the QB.
Antonio Brown will return this punt. Brown taken down. They come to the line, and it's first down. Bell's lined up as the single back. Wants to go deep. Intercepted. He's brought to a halt.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
First down and 10. They're going to get him here for a sack.
What a good scheme that time by the defense. They confuse the offense. They blitz. They don't know who to pick up. And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot.
The Giants take it from the 23. And they deck the quarterback. We've reached halftime. And Ridley as we continue with the NFL on EA Sports. Parker's going to test the coverage here. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Giants are getting set for their next possession. The Giants take it from the 23. Underneath, but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete. Coming up, second down. Quarterback coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a sixth time in this game. On the way, third down. Full house formation. And they sack the quarterback, and that's a quick series, a 3-and-out.
Well, you just get tired of sending 3 or 4 players at the quarterback in passing situations. So this time the defensive coordinator sends the blitz, and they are up for it. They get to the QB and get a sack.
Going for it on fourth down. The offense lined up in the full house. This is going to set up a change of possession.
Well, anytime you're in the red zone, you want to punch it in and get that touchdown. If they do that, look, they're still going to be behind, but it gives them confidence moving forward.
This series begins for the offense with a very good chance to score. Bell's in the backfield. Single back set. First down at the 20. And gains about 1.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Bryant's in the slot. Dropping back 3. He hauls it in. Gains 18.
The Steelers had a nice play designed that time. It pulled the defense, and they get the pass completion for a nice pickup.
Now the offense in their hurry up. Bell's taking the handoff, and that gains 1.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Still not taken down. Should have had it, but the hit knocked it out.
When you get third goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. That got what he wanted. Touchdown.
Well, the defense knew that they were probably going to see a run here in third and goal. And what do? It doesn't matter. They still get blown off the line of scrimmage by the offensive line. Nice job.
Players for both sides made an appeal, but the referees say it's on the defense. Steelers setting up here for the kickoff. They're setting up the return. Fumble. He stacked up at that point. Shazier's running this one out.
Always hustle on the kick teams and always be alert. That football came loose. What a job by the kicking team falling on it and getting that fumble.
We have a review coming from the booth. So now they're going to take a look at whether the knee was down before the ball came out.
Well, when we look at this, let's look when the knee hits the ground. And as we look at it, when the knee hits the ground, does he still have total control of the football? If you deem him to have total control, then it is not a fumble.
Offense lines up here. First down at the 19. Setting up screen. Finds his mark. They are in the backfield in a hurry and will bring him down for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. Second down here. Eli Manning will take it from the center here. And Jennings got it on the handoff. A tackle behind the line. The defense looking for one more stop here on third down after that run. Incomplete, and this is going to be a 3 and out.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
They bring back out the offense to go for it. And Jennings lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Play action, Manning. Looking across the middle. That's a failed conversion, but you might as well look at it like a turnover. It's going back the other way. The Steelers defense comes up with the big stop on fourth down.
Yeah, they came up with the big stop, and listen, you know, this... The other team, all I can say is they are willing to gamble. That was a huge gamble, and it did not pay off.
Brown's going to get set in the slot for this snap. First and 10. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Touchdown, Pittsburgh Steelers.
Well, you got a lead. Now you're able to go out there and drive down the field and score a touchdown. This changes how the other team is going to manage the game from here on out.
Driving extra point is good. Sean Sweezum readying his team for the kickoff. Catches it at the 9 and starts his return. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Giants get ready to start their drive. The Giants take it from the 28. Play fake. And he's thrown to the ground.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down. All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
First down at the 39. Catch made. That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there. Well, I know this feeling. When a blitzer's coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback, but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
Well, they got to the quarterback on first down. Sets up second and long. What a beating this has been as he comes to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 9th time today. And Gay's going to make the tackle.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
Polamalu's able to get a hand on it and knock it away.
Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play here.
Second down and 10. He makes the catch. Allen's in on the tackle.
Nice throw that time by the quarterback in the red zone. Gets a completion. And there's some tight spots, not a lot of room, so you got to really drive the football in there.
First and goal. The give. And a run right up the middle. And that'll be a gain of about 2.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
Second and goal at the 1. He is in for the touchdown.
Well, it's a nice touchdown drive by the offense. They're still behind, but I got to say this to the defense. You're just giving up. You're letting them march down there and letting them get back in the game. Toughen up and get it done.
The Steelers set to return the kick. This big return's going to set up his team in excellent field position. The Steelers are ready to take over now, and their offense heads onto the field. Bell takes his spot in the backfield. The Steelers take it from the 33. Roethlisberger sends it to Brown. He's into the open. Shrugs off the first hit. Beeson's the one who brings him to the ground.
I think the coach on the sidelines, he's going to be happy with every first down because he knows that's more time off the clock. When you're up like this, multiple scores in the second half, every first down just puts the odds in your favor of winning this game. The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Second and goal from the 2. Then runs it across. Touchdown.
Well, what a play for the touchdown, and I'll tell you, in the NFL, there's so many good players on offense now. You can never have enough points, so keep padding on that lead. Good job. Good score.
The Giants prepared to return the kickoff. Parker's going to run this one out. And he's met head-on right there at the 20. Welcome back. Not quite as riveting as many expected coming into this one. It's first down as they head to the line. What a beating this has been as he comes to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked, and he's intercepted. And he's brought to the ground.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Quick drop back. And he's forced to the ground.
When you talk about a blitz on the defensive side, it's all about timing. Disguise it to the last second and time up the snap of the football. They did it that time, and they get the sack on the QB.
Bell's out in the slot. The Steelers from the 22. Pulls it in. Gains 18.
Well, once again, the offense is in the red zone. They got a big lead. I think it's up to this defense finally show a little toughness and try to stop them for once.
Ben Roethlisberger will take the snap out of the gun. First and goal from the 4. In his hands, complete. Touchdown.
Well, it's first and goal. I think a lot of defenses are thinking run here, and so the offense, they call a nice play, very deceptive. They throw the football, and they get the easy touchdown pass.
The Steelers getting set now for the point after. Flag is out. Oh, he actually misses the point after. The defender got caught in the neutral zone right there. That'll cost him 5.
Yeah, he's a little too anxious. You know, all these defenders, they got one thing in common. You know what that is? They hate quarterbacks. They want to get there. A little too nervous there. Gets him caught in the neutral zone.
Put an additional 2 points on the board as they convert. Steelers setting up here for the kickoff. He's got a chance to return this one. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Giants getting set now for their next series. Eli Manning will take it from the center here. First down at the 19. And looking underneath, this will go incomplete.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
What a beating this has been as he comes to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 9th time today. Just a quick drop back. He has the grab. Give that tackle to Lawrence Timmons.
Well, when you're playing this cover 3 defense where 3 defenders are playing deep, that's great. You stop the deep passes, but who's going to stop the quick ones? Well, nobody. That's why the quarterback and the receivers are having really good success throwing these slant patterns.
The Giants have it at the 29. They are close enough to a first to go for it here on 4th down. Split backfield here. The Giants have it at the 29. Play action fake. Looking to throw. The pass is intercepted. No one's going to get him now. The 10 in stride, and he's home for the touchdown.
You got to love a defense that's not afraid to take chances, and this defense will get after it. That time they get the interception and return it all the way for a touchdown.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. Two NFC East teams about to go at it as we join you from MetLife Stadium.
I don't know which team has the better tight end, but I do know that could very well be the difference in this game today.
Well, if you made me choose between the two, I'll tell you what. I'll just say you take one. I don't care who you take. I'll take the other one because they're both that good. They can do it all. As I say, you hear me say it every once in a while. They're all in one. That means they can do anything you want.
Harris got a chance to return this one. And he runs it out to about 27 before he's taken down.
Number 17 on the return.
First down on the way. Tony Romo will take it right from the center. And the give now to DeMarco Murray. He's brought down at the 30-yard line. As we set now the offensive lineup, one of the most physical wideouts in the league is Dez Bryant.
I think he's one of the best wide receivers in the NFL. Dez Bryant can catch the football. He can break tackles. He's so competitive. If you cover him, he can still beat you up and get the football. That's what you like to see from a wide receiver.
As we look at this defensive lineup, linebacker John Beeson is a big-time leader for this unit.
Anytime you get a middle linebacker who has really good talent and leadership skills, you got a guy that you want to call your middle linebacker and the quarterback of your defense.
The Cowboys in the pistol formation. The Cowboys will take the snap from the 35.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Fourth down, close to the first, so the offense stays on the field. The Cowboys line up, split backfield. The Cowboys will take the snap from the 35. Has his man. The Cowboys get a first down.
The Cowboys took a big gamble going forward on fourth down, and they got it. Now, can you take advantage of that big gamble?
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Witten's a tight end, but now shifted into the backfield. Looks like a penalty on the defense. The Giants defense not able to make the stop there, and they'll have to stay on the field a little bit longer.
Well, sometimes when it's fourth and short, the toughest man wins, and that time the defense was not the toughest unit.
Split backfield here. First down at the 44. And it's knocked down, incomplete.
He's such a smart linebacker. That's one of the reasons why he was able to knock that pass down that time. He diagnosed the play. He saw what it was going to be, got himself in position, and he made it happen.
Failing to complete that one, so second down here. Bryant's lined up now as a slot receiver. Looking to the right side and throwing. Almost intercepted.
Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have one or two passes a game that can be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped, and this time that was a bad drop by the defense.
Romo set in the pistol. Bryant's a receiver in the slot.
Could have been intercepted.
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
The offense is back on the field here for this 4th and 5 play. Split backfield here. Romo stepping back into the shotgun. Witten's got it. First down. The Giants defense has to be demoralized by that 4th down conversion allowed.
I think anytime on the defensive side when you give up a 4th down conversion, it is heartbreaking, and it has to be heartbreaking for the defense right now.
Witten's a tight end, but lined up in the backfield for this play. First down at the 48. He's got the catch. Picks up 8 here.
Well, I guess the best thing to say there, Jim, is they completed the pass, but it still did not get a first down.
That leads us to second down. The Cowboys at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. From the gun, Romo. Looking long. Dez Bryant is there. End zone bound, and he's got the touchdown.
Good job on that touchdown. That puts them ahead, and it's always, of course, better to be ahead than behind.
Going to be a penalty here. Makes the PAT. They'll decline the penalty and let the play stand. Cowboys will be kicking off. Parker's going to test the coverage this time. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. First down, offense readying for the snap. Manning's looking to go down the field here, and it's incomplete. One big playmaker for the Giants is Victor Cruz.
Victor Cruz is a dangerous player when he plays the slot, Jim. When he's inside, if you're on the defense, you better double team him.
Second down following that incompletion. Jernigan's lined up in the slot. Set up screen. He's tackled at the 28. As we set now the defense, it'll be calling on a number of times today. Cornerback Brandon Carr.
Every team on the defensive side needs a corner that can match up against the other team's best wide receiver. That man today is Brandon Carr.
Now looking at third down. Eli Manning will take it from the center here. Scrambling now. On the money.
Manning's job is to sell that play fake, and boy, did he do it that time. It fools the defense, and they get the completion.
They face first down. Manning's lined up. 2 tight ends set. And there's Cruz.
Well, it was man-to-man coverage. Bad job by the defense. The defensive back so slow. No chance of keeping up with the wide receiver.
They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up. First down here after the completion. They load it up now, bring out the jumbo formation. Manning's going back to the air on this play. It's intercepted. In on the stop.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
First down here. Tony Romo will take it right from the center. Here's the handoff. Curry's marked down after a gain of 4.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
It's now second down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Romo's lining up in the pistol. The Cowboys offense is still out there as we get the second quarter underway. It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Romo's setting up now in the pistol. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Nice job by the quarterback. Nobody open down the field. He throws it short. It does not get a first down, but it sure makes 3rd down a lot easier.
Bryant's in the slot. DeMarco Murray gets the handoff. And at the 37, he'll be brought down.
Murray's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? Now your offense has 3 more chances.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Romo's going to be in the pistol here. Dez Bryant with the catch. Brought down at the 29.
That time the quarterback throws the drag route. It doesn't get a first down, but still it's a good decision by him. The throw was right on target, and it picked up solid yards.
So they complete one, and still it's 2nd down. Romo lines up in the pistol. Romo connects with Murray. Rolls there that time for the tackle.
It was a good thought by the defense. They were trying to protect themselves that the quarterback might run. Well, they spy the quarterback, but what does it do? It takes a guy out of coverage, and they made the throw and completion.
1st and 10. Throws to the right. Can't find the target on the pass underneath.
Lots of ways to attack cover 2. There's no doubt about it. You can throw it underneath. You can pump fake the safeties, make one of them move, and still throw it deep down the field.
And here we have 2nd down. The Cowboys come out with a split backfield. Romo standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. The catch is made. That's a gain of 8.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator. The pass picks up some solid yards. Now it's 3rd and short. Every offense is better in 3rd and short than 3rd and long, of course.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. Murray's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. Handoff by Romo. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Jim, the defense gives up the first down that time inside the red zone. But there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold them.
First down here after the run. Offense lines up here. Flip to the outside. Going to lose yards here.
Got to give the defense some credit. On first down, there's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up 2nd. The long drive continues. Tony Romo is going to take it from the shotgun. He'll throw it over the middle. Brown's there to make the stop.
You must be very creative in the red zone when it comes to the passing game. Formations, movement, do whatever it takes to give your players an advantage. That time they get a nice play call. They throw the pass and complete it for a good, solid pickup.
Halftime, 2 minutes away. Let's see what they do on this 3rd down situation. Marching down the field and taking their time. Touchdown, Cowboys.
What a tough throw and catch into a tight spot right there for the touchdown. But in today's game, these players are so good that you have to throw it in traffic. They've got to make the catch. That time he did.
The Cowboys lined up now for the point after. And the extra point is good. The Giants prepared to return the kickoff. He'll take it from the 1. He had nowhere to go, and they deck him at the 16-yard line. The Giants now bring their offense back onto the field for the next drive. The defense comes out in the nickel. Now 1st and 10. Going for the home run. Incomplete.
Well, there's no doubt about it. This guy has a strong arm. That time he just sails the football way past the receiver deep down the field.
Second down after the incompletion. Second and 10. Almost intercepted that time.
Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play, because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. He's looking to the right here on this throw. A near interception that time by Scandrick.
Well, the offense didn't pick up the first down that time. They're pretty happy the way everything turned out, because that pass could have been intercepted, and you give an interception up on 3rd down, that is bad.
Offense back on the field here for this 4th and 10 play. And Cruz is going to get set in the slot for this snap. Eli Manning takes it from the gun. Beckham's got the catch and the first.
The Giants really have great faith in their offense. They go for it on 4th down, and that faith paid off, and they picked it up.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. The Giants are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. Throwing now to his left. A takeaway. Nice tackle.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
Murray lined up in the backfield. Romo's got it in the gun. Romo to Witten. Picks up about 2.
When it's man-to-man defense, what do? It's you against the receiver, and that time the receiver won. Also a nice throw by the quarterback.
Second down and 8. Looking to the right side and throwing. Williams. And he races out of bounds at that point.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first downs.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Let's see what they do on first down following that. And he's in for the touchdown.
That was just an awful job, wasn't it, by the defense? I mean, it's 1st and goal. Well, you know it's going to be a run, or I think you should be playing run. The defense not ready. They get overpowered, and they give up the running touchdown.
Cowboys will be kicking off. Takes it from the 4, and here we go. The Giants now will start this drive at the 27. The Giants lineup, split backfield. First down and 10. Throws the pass. Incomplete as he was looking short.
Pass incomplete. Number 80 is a 10-yard.
This will be second down. Split backfield here. Split backfield here. Melton's able to swat the pass away.
Melton's able to get his hands up and knock that football down that time. That just drives our quarterback crazy. But give all the credit to the defensive lineman for timing that jump just right.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. And Cruz is lined up now as a slot receiver. Manning from the shotgun. Oh, and almost picked off that time.
Whoa, the quarterback took a big sigh of relief after that throw. That pass was close. It was nearly picked off. And sometimes you just gotta make a better decision at the quarterback position.
The coach is going to go for it. The Giants from the 27. Screen. He's got the catch. Lee's there to take him down. The Cowboys might have been caught off guard there on that 4th down play.
Well, why? Why would you be caught off guard in a situation like this? You always have to be ready on the defensive side. That time they were not.
First down coming up. That long gain sets them up here on this play. They're setting up screen. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Second down and 11. Throws to the right. No one in sight. Has the grab. The Giants are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Quarters formation here for the defense. First down at the 37. They go screen with Jennings. Swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. Timeouts called, and we're going to step aside. Be back in just a moment. And now they'll try over again on second down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Manning's looking to go down the field here. Interception. Muscles through the defender. That brings the play to an end. That does it for the first half. Giants trail in this one. MetLife Stadium is the site of today's game. Jim Nance, Bill Sims here with the call as we get set for the second half. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. First down here. The Giants at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. Beckham's got it. And a first. First down here after the completion. And now they're in their hurry up. Eyeing that left side. Brings it into his body.
In this league now, you got to keep these wide receivers and quarterbacks guessing. You just can't come out there and play man-to-man every play and think that's going to work. You got to mix in some zones, some blitzes, and then occasionally go man-to-man cover.
Had it for a moment, but then lost it on the hit.
Number 80, the intended receiver on the play.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. It's an empty backfield for Manning this time. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Parker's got it on a pass that had some heat.
You talk about controlling the flow of the game. Another first down, and the drive keeps on going.
Yeah, why not? The defense, they're just sitting over there. They're taking the hits and not even fighting back. It's a terrible job by the defense.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Here's the first snap after the big play. Manning's going to take it from the gun. Has his target. The Giants now move the chains. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. No need to huddle. Hurry up offense. Manning's off the mark there. Incomplete.
Good job by the offense getting in the red zone. Now you're down some points. You got to find a way to score a touchdown.
The Giants will use a timeout here early in the second half. Second down coming up. Manning's got everybody split out wide. The Giants with an empty backfield look here. Almost made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose. Tremendous defensive play that time, making sure that pass was not completed.
That job is getting harder and harder, isn't it, for defenders to jar the football loose? Because just about anywhere you hit the receiver, it's illegal. But a good legal hit that time, it knocks the ball loose.
Third down and 10. Underneath and incomplete that time.
Sometimes on the defensive side, hurrying the quarterback is just as good as sacking him. Because when you hurry him, he doesn't have time to think. He's probably not going to be as accurate, and they get the incompletion. Good job by the defense.
Going for it on fourth down. Manning's lined up. No extra blockers for this snap. From the shotgun. Out to the left. And that's a touchdown. And they inch closer.
Nice throw by the quarterback that time. Put it right on the money. Not a big window. It doesn't matter to him today. Great control of the football. Put it right in there for the touchdown.
Inside of the uprights. The Cowboys are ready to run back this kick. And here's Harris. Breaks the tackle. On his way. The 20, the 10. Taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
When you get a kick return for a touchdown, a lot has to happen. One, it takes talent by the kick returner, but look at all the good blocks we saw down the field and the speed of the kick returner. Touchdown.
The Giants prepared to return the kickoff. Stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. Now marches onto the field. First down at the 19. Pump fake. And he's taken down.
What a good scheme that time by the defense. They confuse the offense. They blitz. They don't know who to pick up. And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack.
trying to beat the play clock. The Giants will blow another timeout now, leaving them with just one for the rest of the game. They are set back in long-distance territory after that sack. Second down coming up. Quarters formation here for the defense. Secures it with two hands. And he's going to be tackled right around the 35-yard line. They get set quickly, ready for another snap. First down at the 35. And there's Cruz. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
This is what drives coaches crazy. You make the quarterback throw it short, then you can't come up and make the tackle, and you give up a long gain. You got your players in position. That's all you can do. Now it's up to them to make a play.
The Giants take it from the 43. The Giants get a first down.
When you play zone in the NFL, what you're trying to do is make the quarterback hold the football just for a half a second longer, and you hope the pass rush can get there. They don't that time. That's why he got the completion.
Almost intercepted. It's now second down. For this play, they'll go with two tight ends. Still got it after the play action. The pass fails to find the mark. Third down now. Split backfield here.
Let's go.
They'll go shotgun here. Very nearly intercepted.
Well, Jim, I threw a lot of passes like that in my career where it should have been intercepted and the guy dropped it and you just go, yes, I got a break. Now can you capitalize on that break?
Fourth down and 10, and they're going to go for it. The Giants have it at the 29. He's looking to the right. Ball's picked off. Running room. Tackles made.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
They come to the line, and it's first down. The Cowboys come out with a split backfield. Romo's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Murray's hit and brought down.
Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the second half, picking up that first down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those first downs.
First and 10. He was looking short, but the pass falls incomplete.
There's a lot of ways to make an impact on the defensive side. Jason Pierre-Paul, we know he can sack the quarterback. How about that play of knocking the pass down?
Witten's playing out of position in the backfield here. Second down and 10. Looking across the middle. Incomplete. Almost going in the other direction.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Romo set in the pistol. Third and 10. Breaks free. Looking to the right side and throwing. Jarring hit that time. Knocks the ball free.
Well, quarterbacks know on third down they got to make a decision and get rid of that football because the defense, they are coming after you. That time just not good enough, and he throws an incompletion.
.36-yard field goal attempt coming up. Drives it through for the field goal.
You got to take advantage of good field position. The offense doesn't do it that time. I know they get 3 points out of it. Nice kick, but still a letdown for the offense.
Cowboys will be kicking off.
Parker's going to test the coverage here. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. It's first down as they head to the line. Shotgun look here for Eli Manning. Takes it from the gun. They'll mark him at the 28.
Well, that basic slant route, Jim, it's thrown and caught. It doesn't get a first down, but it was really well executed. The offensive line gave the quarterback time and sight lines so he could put the football on target.
The pass results in an incompletion. The intended receiver. Third down.
It's third down coming up. And Jennings lined up in a single back formation to the ground. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first. New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Wasting little time. Almost intercepted.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
2nd and 10. Makes the reception, and that's a gain of 10.
Well, they complete the pass, Jim, but doesn't get the first down. Sooner or later, you got to throw one down the field.
We'll go no huddle. Could have been intercepted.
Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have 1 or 2 passes a game. They can be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped, and this time that was a bad drop by the defense.
Not far from a first down. They're going to go for it. The jumbo set on the field. And he's going to be tackled right around the 43. How about that call to go for it and then sneak it and get the first on 4th down?
I think these plays are easier to go for when you know your quarterback understands what to do on these quarterback sneaks. That's why they went for it. That's why it worked.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. First and 10. And Jennings going to take the handoff now. He'll be taken down about 3 yards short of the first. Second down now. And Jennings lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. And Jennings is brought down. The offense picks up another first down and extends this drive.
They are, Jim. They're marching down the field, and I give all the credit to the offensive line. They are dominating the defense right now.
That is play number 10 on this drive. Getting set as fast as they can. The Giants from the 37 throws to the right. Makes the reception.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
First down here after the completion. Play after play after play here on this drive. Fights through contact. Good for only a yard.
It's a nice drive by the offense, Jim. They're down. They're driving down the field. Let's see if they can put 7 points on the board.
Second down and 9. Play fake. Reach it. And that'll close the gap.
That's a nice touchdown there, and you chip it away at that lead. Try to get into the minds of the opponent. Will they get tight? And when you hear the word choke, yeah, I think they could be choking over there on the other side. Look out.
trying to work that left side. That hurts. The two-point try is denied. Giants ready to kick it away. Harris has got it on the return. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Witten's usually a tight end, but he's in the backfield this time. Throw it to the outside, and they've got the hook up.
What can a defensive back do in a situation like this? The answer is nothing. How about the throw right on target by the quarterback and a good route on that out route by the receiver?
It's a dime look for the defense on this play. Second and short. Has his man. Keeps his legs moving.
The margin of error against man-to-man defense is much smaller for a quarterback than it would be against zone defenses. That time the quarterback right on target. Good throw.
The Cowboys are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. Tony Romo connects with Des Bryant.
Bryant's one of the best in the NFL when it comes to running routes towards the sideline. That time he gets out there and he puts that inside foot into the ground, breaks outside. The throw is on target. Good solid game, just short of that first down marker.
The Cowboys take it from the 43. On the money. Gains 14.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
The Cowboys have it at the 29. Brown's there to make the tackle.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down. Will go ground. They'll mark the football at the 22.
Well, a short gain on the run that time by the offense. When you're a running football team, listen, there's going to be a lot of ugly plays that don't work. You just got to keep running it.
The Cowboys from the 22. Finds his mark.
This offense can't be stopped on third down no matter the distance.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. You're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
And picked up about 4. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
And now we reach the 2-minute warning. Second down coming up. Offense lines up here. Romo stepping back into the shotgun. Intercepted. That'll stop the play right there.
Wonderful job by the defense that time. They stayed after it. And inside their own 20, they finally come up with the play. They get the interception, and they keep the other team from getting points on the board.
First down on the way. Jernigan's a receiver in the slot. Manning's back in shotgun formation. Had it, but the hit knocks the ball out.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
Failing to complete that one, so second down here. They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. Pulls it in. And that's Lee in on the stop. It'll be third down. Timeout won't be used here. They'll go to the hurry. Got the completion. Carr's there to take him down. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. They're going to the hurry.
And now on first down, they'll go back to the air.
Manning's looking to go down the field here. Almost intercepted that time.
Just not a good decision by the quarterback. I mean, maybe on the sidelines they keep calling the wrong plays, but he's attacking the strength of this cover 2 defense. Don't do that. Throw where they're not. That's deep down the middle.
Second down. And Jennings lined up as the single back.
The defense gets the sack.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
They bring back out the offense to go for it. Won't huddle now. Going to conserve the timeout and rush back to the line. The wide receiver in motion. The Giants take it from the 33. Keeps it here. Failed to pick up the first down, and they'll give the ball back to the other side.
There's nothing the defense can do. When you talk about a receiver like these guys out there now, and this one in particular, the double coverage, they're still able to go in between the defenders, rise up, and make the catch.
Bryant's lined up in the slot. From the gun, Romo. That ball has been picked off. Witten's in on the tackle.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
First down at the 35. Looking to go deep. On target. Giants in the end zone.
What a tremendous throw by the quarterback that time for the touchdown. What confidence he has in that arm. Small window. Very little room to throw that football in there. He didn't worry about it. Fired it. Got the touchdown.
Looking to the right. You talk about momentum. That turns into an 8-point trip, the touchdown and the 2.
This offense and the head coach and the offensive coordinator, they're all aggressive. So, hey, well, it's not good enough just to get a touchdown. They want to get that extra point or 2 points. Nice job that time.
Josh Brown about to boot it down the field. This kick will stay on the ground, avoiding a big return. And they tackle him down at the 37-yard line. The Cowboys come to the line, starting the drive at the 37. Romo's setting up now in the pistol. First down at the 37. Beeson's in on the coverage and forces the incompletion.
Oh, good job by the linebacker knocking that pass down that time. All he did was watch the eyes of the quarterback, and he reacted. It put him in good position, and he knocks the football down.
Romo lines up in the pistol.
Second down and 10.
Caught has the first. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down. Going to the hurry-up. Under a minute to go here.
Now first and 10.
Tony Romo uncorks the long pass, but they can't connect.